everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to share with you today my Christmas planner. So this is my first year doing this. I like to have planners and be organized and write notes, and I've always done lots of to-do lists and, gift lists and wish lists and all that stuff for Christmas, but it's never been in one set place in a specific Christmas planner. And this year, my friend Mandi, and over at her channel, Sweetly Home, made up a bunch of Christmas planner pages, free printables. And so as soon as I saw her video on that, I thought, I am doing this. I want to have a binder where I just have everything organized and all my plans put together. So I printed up a bunch of those pages. She has, I don't know how many pages she has you can print, but she has a whole variety, and you can just choose which pages you want. So I picked and chose what pages I wanted in my binder, and so I didn't use a lot of the ones she had made up because I didn't think they would be useful to me. So you can pick and choose what you want. So I printed those up and I got my binder all put together. And so I am going to show you today how I have that set up, how I arranged my pages. It was a lot of fun to do. Now I did start this, I have to mention, a little bit later than I think I will in future years. I started this planner probably the first week of November. I start my Christmas planning, well, like my gift buying, in usually September. So by the time I had printed up all these pages, I had bought over half of my gifts, if not closer to 3/4 of my gifts. So a lot of the pages where I have like gift ideas and stuff, I had already written gift ideas somewhere else, and then when I printed up this planner, I didn't have to put those on because I'd already bought the gifts. So in future years, I will probably be writing even a lot more in this binder than I did this year because I will be starting earlier. Anyways, let's go over and look through those pages so I can show you what I have done. I've put all of my pages from Mandi's PDF into this binder. It's not a Christmas binder, but I figured it looked kind of Christmassy, so that's what I'm using. And then the first page that I printed up is this heading page. Now I think a lot of people will print this up and put it in the front cover, but I'm not. I just have it as my first page. The next thing I printed out is a master to-do list, so I definitely still have some more things to add to this, but here's what I've got there so far. And then I have my weekly to-do list, so I need to get going on this now because it's this time. But basically I have it starting on November 27th, and I just have my week of to-dos, and then I have 4 of those weeks. So the first full week of December, the second week of December, and then the week right before Christmas. So those are my weekly to-do lists where I'm just gonna write down everything that I plan to do each of those days, really mostly as it relates to Christmas. I have to keep looking on the next page, like what should I be hiding here? This next page is good. So this page is all of the things that we usually do for our Advent calendar. So I just wrote down all of our traditions there and things that we would like to do. Then I printed up this bucket list, and I haven't really figured out what I'm going to put here or if I'm even going to use it at all. And this is just things that I really want us to do that aren't on our Advent calendar, just like a bucket list of stuff. So I might come up with something before Christmas, but so far I haven't put anything there. Then I have our Advent calendar, and here I have just written down really kind of an idea of how we're going to make our Advent calendar work this year. This is not my master list, like it's not my final copy. I still need to run this by my husband and just make sure everything is working for both of us and figure out if we need to switch anything up. And then here I'm actually going to write down the 25 days of Christmas, the final, what we've chosen as our final copy of all of our Advent things. And then I need to put all of these into the pockets of our Advent calendar. So when this is being filmed, when you see this video, all of this should be done because it's already December, but it's not quite December yet when I'm filming this video. So I need to do this before the 1st of December. The next page, I have some movies that I'd like for us to watch. We definitely like to have movie nights and movie days in December to watch some of these movies. And so these are some of our favorites that I want to make sure we watch with the kids this year. Then I have stocking stuffers. So basically each child has their own page. So here's what we have for Elijah's stocking stuffers so far. I like to put in the cost too, just so I can keep track of how much we're spending. Then I have a page with Charity's stocking stuffers, Simeon's stocking stuffers, Zara's stocking stuffers, and then a page for my husband's as well. Then we're on to gifts. So this page is my shopping list. I printed it up and I started to write down basically Christmas presents that I was gonna buy. I wasn't really thinking, because I was actually meaning to use this list more like for writing down, like I need to buy wrapping paper and I need to order cards and stuff like that. So this is my first year using this, so I know there's some things I'm gonna adjust next year, but that's kind of what I did here was Christmas gifts. So then this page is empty, and this is where I actually had meant to put gift ideas and where I want to buy them, but I kind of did that on the page before instead. And so this page I'm definitely going to make use of when I make my planner earlier next year, but this year I really haven't had anything to put down there. Okay, so gift ideas. Like I told you, I did start this late, and so usually like next year I will have a whole huge list of gift ideas, but because most of my gifts, a lot of my gift buying was done by the time I printed up this planner, I only have a few gift ideas that I wanted to write down on this page. And then I have gift inventory, so none of these people here are gonna watch this video. So I wrote down what I've bought for my husband and then the kids, and then I also just added this, what do I wanna call this? This row here, where I'm gonna check mark everything that I have wrapped. I do like to have that as well as the gifts. I like to keep track of what I have wrapped. So then same thing for my kids and all of their gifts. And then we get on to some more gifts that I don't want you to see, but here are all the people that I am buying for. And most of these are bought. And then again, I'm gonna check mark once I have wrapped everything, which I need to get going on. Then here, this is a wish list. Basically what this wish list is for family members, because I have a lot of family members that'll say, what does Elijah want for Christmas, or what do you want for Christmas, or any of us. And so I like to have just a list here going of what we could still use and what the kids want, so that when other people ask me, here are some ideas. So that's what I've used the wish list for. Then I have my grocery shopping list. So I have this kind of in a funny order. I should have written my cookies and treats first. Perfectionist me. I should have written down, so here are all my cookies and treats that I'm planning to bake for Christmas. And then I basically looked at all those recipes and saw, okay, what do I need to buy for each of these recipes? And then I am just still in the middle of writing this out to know what I need to buy in order to make all these cookies and treats. Then I have my next page, which is recipes. And so on this page, I want to put some other recipes that I want to try this Christmas season, whether it be for Christmas dinner or just some other Christmassy recipes that aren't necessarily cookies and treats, but I haven't done anything there yet. And then here at the end, there's a few blank pages. I have my notes for next year, and that's gonna be based on how this Christmas goes and how everything runs. I will write down any notes I have on how I can improve things for next year. And then here, my last page, I printed this one up, and then I thought, I don't know where to put this, because this is a holiday to-do list. But then I already had my master to-do list back at the beginning, and that's kind of the same thing to me, my master to-do list and my holiday to-do list. I don't know, maybe as we're getting closer to Christmas Day, I probably will come up with something to put here, but I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to use this page, so I just stuck it at the back. And there you go, there's my Christmas binder. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss all my Christmas videos. I have so much fun stuff coming up this month, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.